Hi, I'm Darla. Welcome. I have a question for you. What happens when you're reading a novel and see a character name a novel they're reading within that story? What do you do? One of the classic examples of this is when Jane Austen in Northanger Abbey mentions how the heroine Catherine Morland is reading The Mysteries of Udolpho by Ann Radcliffe. So similar to the male character Grigg in the movie adaptation of the Jane Austen Book Club, I immediately ordered a copy of Udolpho and started reading that. So the times I recall off the top of my head seeing this in modern novels is a few times in books by Preston Child, where they're usually referring obliquely to one of their own novels, albeit one from a different series, which I find clever. A little quirky, but clever. And I'm pretty sure that Sue Grafton's protagonist, Kinsey Millhone, does it as well on occasion. I think she mentions reading a Len Deighton novel in one. Of course, now that it's in the forefront of my mind, I'll probably come across it more often. Recently, when I was rereading for the fourth or fifth time one of my favorite novels that I first read sometime back in the 70s in junior high, I think, The Gabrielle Hounds by Mary Stewart, which was published in 1967. In that rereading of the novel, I caught the heroine started reading a book by Marjorie Allingham called The Tiger in the Smoke, which was published in 1952. Right away, I had to go out and get a copy of that book and add it to my reading pile. So I fall down a rabbit hole, and it made me curious. Where have you come across this rabbit hole? The one where a novel suggests another novel within the story. And what do? Do you feel compelled to also read that one? I would love to hear how you handle this. And I'm going to tag Stormy Reads to respond to this, because that's the only person on BookTube that I've actually communicated much with. So, Stormy, what do you do? Thanks for watching. Bye.